Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Today we're going to be exploring something super cool, gemstones.
Oh yeah, gemstones.
I mean, we all know they're gorgeous, but we're going way deeper than just looks today. We're talking about like the meaning, the history, all that good stuff.
Yeah, there's so much more to them than meets the eye, like for real.
Exactly. So we're cracking open a couple of awesome books, The Crystal Bible by Judy Hall and Love is in the Earth by Melody.
Both amazing sources.
Totally. And, I'm personally really fascinated by how gemstones have been used, throughout history, especially for protection, like rituals and just all the stories and folklore around them.
It's a whole world, isn't it? Like you start digging into it and it just keeps going.
It really does. Okay, so one thing that really jumped out at me is how many cultures believed that gemstones could, like, actually protect you.
Oh yeah, like not just physically, but on an energetic level too.
Yeah, it's almost like they're like little energetic shields or
Yeah.
something.
Right. And different stones have different properties. Like, for example, Judy Hall talks about black tourmaline being really great for grounding and protection. She calls it a powerful grounding stone, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and she describes it as being like a lightning rod almost. Like it takes negative energy and kind of pulls it down into the earth.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Right, so it's like instead of that negativity sticking to you, it gets like redirected.
I mean, honestly, who couldn't use a little bit of that in their lives, right?
Yeah.
Especially these days.
Totally. It's like we're all dealing with so much stress and chaos, so having something that could like help us feel a little more secure, sign me up.
I'm with you.
And then there's obsidian. Have you heard about that one? It's known for deflecting negativity.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, like imagine a mirror reflecting harmful intentions back at like the source.
Oh, wow. Powerful.
Melody actually calls obsidian a stone of truth. She says it helps us like face our own shadow selves and it protects us from negativity, from the inside and the outside.
I love that. It really connects to like modern ideas about mindfulness and self-care even.
Absolutely. Like taking care of your energy is just as important as taking care of your physical body.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so speaking of like energy and intention,
Hmm.
what about rituals? Gemstones were used in a lot of ancient rituals, right?
Oh, yeah, big time. For everything from like ceremonies to divination.
Oh, divination, that's
Yeah, like imagine a world before Google, right? Like how would you access higher wisdom or guidance?
Oh, I see.
For a lot of cultures, gemstones were a way to do that, like amethyst, for example. It was considered a stone of intuition and spiritual connection.
Oh, I love amethyst.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it was often used in practices to like connect to wisdom that was beyond, our everyday understanding.
That's so fascinating.
Right. And then you have like the classic rose quartz, like everybody knows rose quartz. It's the stone of love, right?
Definitely.
Melody actually talks about how it was used in rituals to like attract love, enhance compassion, and even help heal relationships.
Oh, wow, that's really powerful.
Right. It's like the energy of love, but like in a physical form.
It's funny you mentioned like physical forms. I was reading about how some cultures used to incorporate gemstones into their armor.
Oh, yeah. For real. And it wasn't just for decoration. Like, they believed that the stones would actually offer protection during battle.
Like a magical shield.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, Judy Hall mentions that some warriors would inlay their armor with rubies for courage. And they thought that jade would give them strength and protection.
That's amazing. So it was like practical and symbolic all at the same time.
Totally. Like, they were literally carrying the power of these stones with them into battle.
It reminds me of talismans and amulets, like
Yeah.
those objects that are supposed to hold power and offer protection.
Oh, absolutely. Those were huge in a lot of cultures. And they were often really personalized too, like
Uh,
made with specific gemstones, symbols, even inscriptions to like enhance their power.
it's like a way to carry a little bit of magic with you wherever you go.
Exactly. And you can see how that same idea has carried over into modern jewelry design, right?
Totally. Like Zen Heavens, for example. They use gemstones and symbols in a lot of their pieces, and it's not just about fashion. It's about that deeper meaning.
Right, like that obsidian bracelet they have, it's designed for grounding and protection. And then there's that like stunning rose quartz pendant. It's like you can feel the love and compassion radiating from it.
It's really cool to see how those ancient traditions are being reinterpreted in modern ways.
Totally. And I think the most important thing is to choose pieces that resonate with you personally.
Definitely. Like, don't just follow trends. Think about what energies you want to invite into your life.
Exactly. Maybe you're drawn to the protective energy of black tourmaline, or you need a little boost of intuition from amethyst.
It makes you wonder, If these gemstones have held so much significance for so long, what power do they still have for us today?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It really is. Maybe it's time we all start paying a little more attention to the stones that call to us. Like, what's your birthstone? What gems are you instinctively drawn to?
And what do those stones mean? What energies do they represent? Like, there's so much to explore there.
Absolutely. And if you're interested in learning more, I definitely recommend checking out the Crystal Bible and Love is in the Earth. They're both amazing resources.
Yeah, those books are full of fascinating insights.
So keep an open mind, explore, and see what kind of magic you can discover in the world of gemstones. You might be surprised by what you find.
Totally.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.